Jonesy lost 2-0 tonight away at FC St Helens. A bit of a frustrating game, really.
Yeah, it was quite a disjointed performance, I think. Tonight, I think we had a couple of chances to go 1-0 up before they scored, and we didn't quite get our marking right, and they got through our right, our left, our right a little bit too easily. But it was a great delivery and a really good header to go for them to go 1-0 up. And I thought when we went forward, we looked quite dangerous and threatening, but like we weren't really covering the spaces very well and looked, like I say, quite disjointed. And then second half, again, we got a little bit better in terms of our shape, but that kind of final pass or willingness just to take a shot wasn't really there, I don't think. And then a mix-up and a mistake gifts them a goal, and then they're just going to use everything they can just to wind the clock down with 10 men. So yeah, not overly the first midweek is always a tough one, and then, as I've said before, the pre-season's fantastic for us to stretch ourselves against good opposition, but it doesn't really replicate the league games. And we've kind of got caught cold tonight, really, which is a shame, and it's frustrating, really, more than anything else. But we've got 44 games left, haven't we? And a 10-day break to work on a few things, which is what we'll be doing.
That sort of clicking in the final third just sort of seems, both on Saturday and tonight, where we're just sort of falling down a little bit. What do you think actually can be changed around that?
Just a bit of consistency, a bit more belief, lots of repetitions and exposure to doing it. We're going to have to work a lot on it in training over the next 10 days, and just the chaos of a game at our level of football. The teams we played pre-season have really clear structures, and they know what they're doing, and there's lots of patterns, and it's not quite that structured when we play, and we've not really had the opportunity to prepare the lads for what they're really going to face in the league game, and we've got to learn really, really quickly and get up to speed really, really quickly. And tonight we got a little bit of a lesson in terms of not quite being at our levels, either mentally or physically, to cope with what St Helens did. And there's some really good players that caused us some problems, and we took too long, really, as a group, myself included, to figure things out.
Just finally, the results tonight wasn't in our favour, but we did have good away fan support as ever, especially given that it's the first away game of the season. Just really a minute for the fans. Yeah,
it's brilliant to see so many of them here. Lots of familiar faces from the last few seasons as well. So it's lovely to see them. It's a shame that they didn't get a better result from us. There was some really good passages of play, but wasn't consistent enough. But we really thank their support, and they'd be right to be a bit peed off with us tonight at times, but they were fantastic all the way through and at the final whistle. So we're really grateful to them, and look forward to seeing more of them on our travels over the weeks and months ahead.